Say hi. You can say hi. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, this is So Extra with the Gregs. This is our So Extra, Miss London Rain. Say hi. And I'm Amber. And we are a little bit congested today. She's more so than I am. So she's not feeling 100%. She's feeling okay. But yeah, so we had to put her on some steroids because she can't get rid of the gunk. She's been congested for a little while. That's one of the joys of having Down syndrome, that you get congested and all the upper respiratory stuff. It's hard to get rid of. So she's been dealing with this for a while. Mine is just allergies because our weather's been up and down. Yeah, because like last week I was in shorts and then the next day it snowed. So I think when the weather can figure itself out, we can get a little bit better. But since we're stuck in the house today, I am going to do a meal prep. So, my big thing, I can go to the gym all day long. That is not hard for me, like a lot of other people. It's, we like going to the gym. I could live at the gym. I could go there all day long, and there's plenty of stuff for me to do there. So that is not hard for me, fitness-wise. The hard part for me is what we eat. And woo, we try to eat pretty well most days of the week, but when you're a mom of 4 or however many kids you have, and you have activities to go to, and like London has therapies in the week, it's hard to get in a good meal. And sometimes we do end up in the drive-thru, but we try to eat dinner at home at least 5 days a week. We will go out on the weekend, like as a treat. But that's not an everyday thing for us. And I do cook breakfast in the mornings. I would say lunch is my hardest meal to do well with, because me and her are rushing around in the daytime. And then when we get back home, I'm like, I don't know what to make. I gotta get her fed, and then I'm just kind of like grabbing stuff. So I'll just grab a sandwich and chips or something, when I could really be eating a little bit healthier than that. Yeah. So I have a personal goal. By summertime, I would like to be back to where I was before I had her. I got down to around 17-18% body fat. I was training hard about 3 times a week with a trainer, and he had me on a really good meal plan. So I lost some weight. I lost body fat, and I leaned up really good, because it wasn't a new program to me. I just went hardcore with it, because I've been like training for about 6 or 7 years now. So the meal plan was really good that he had me on. It was pretty strict, but it got me to where I wanted to be. And then, surprise! I got pregnant with London. And so I lost her baby weight pretty quickly, but I still have just like a few pounds to go. And really, it comes all down to food, because I go to the gym. I'm real strict about that. I will get there. Hi, you see yourself? But yeah, I'm really good about going to the gym. It's really food. I'm good at breakfast, really good at dinner. My main problem, like I said, is lunches and then like grabbing stuff for snacks. So the meal plan I'm gonna show you guys today. Okay, get down. So the meal plan that I'm going to do today, I'm going to do something really easy. I'm not going to do like hard stuff. But a lot of people tell me I don't like vegetables because they taste like dirt, or you know, they're no good, blah blah blah. If you don't season your food, yeah, it's going to taste gross. So you're not going to eat vegetables. You're not going to eat Brussels sprouts because, you know, they don't taste good plain. I won't eat them plain. I'll show you how to season them up really good and how to cook them. And I think you guys will like them. My kids eat the vegetables that I cook. So, and we're pretty picky. We're not on any type of diet plan. We're not vegetarian. We're not vegan. We don't do keto. I really don't believe in diets. I just kind of think you need to just work that into your lifestyle. But I will tell you, we don't eat fish. I hate seafood. I just, not because of like veganism or anything, but just fish, it's just nasty to me. I've never liked it. So we don't do seafood. So you will never see me cook fish. I will be cooking, I'll be doing chicken breasts. I'll be showing you a rice to put with it. I'll be doing Brussels sprouts, broccoli. I'm gonna be making some meatballs. I'm gonna be doing a sweet potato dish. And then I'm gonna make a little frozen yogurt snack that'll be really easy for people to have when the kids need a snack, okay? So I'm gonna show you a couple things that you're gonna need beforehand, and then we're gonna get started. Okay guys, so for meal prepping, you're gonna have to have containers. You've gotta have something to put these meals in. What I did, I just went over to Walmart. I got these. These are just little takeout containers. There's 12 of them in here. And I may not be able to put everything in here. I might just have to end up doing some Ziploc baggy type stuff, but that's okay. As long as you have it done and it's like in your freezer or your fridge ready to go, you're gonna be good to go, and you're not going to want to just grab just whatever. You're gonna wanna grab what you have made. So yeah, you're gonna need something like this, probably some Ziploc bags, which I already have. For my yogurt treats that I'm gonna make for the kids, I picked these containers up from Walmart as well. They're silicone ice cube trays. I'll show you what the inside looks like. It's just a regular ice cube tray. I'm gonna put them in that, and I'll put them in the freezer, and I bought some popsicle sticks to stick in there. These silicone trays, they were kind of high. They were like 10 bucks from Walmart, 10 bucks a piece. So you might just use just a regular ice cube tray if that's what you want to use, but I wanted this because it had the lid, and it's just silicone. I just like that better. I know that that's not gonna crack like the other ice cube trays. I've had those other ice cube trays before, the plastic ones, and they've cracked. So I just wanted this. For the rice, this is my favorite rice. This is from Zatarain's. It's cilantro lime, okay? And I have not been able to find it anywhere. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. My Walmart, my Target does not carry it anymore. I don't know why. There is a local grocery store that I don't hardly ever go to that used to have it. I don't know if they still do. So I found these on Amazon, and I ended up getting a box of 12 of them. There's 12 of them in there. So I'm gonna stock up on these. This is the rice that I'm gonna use. This tastes like the Chipotle rice. Okay, from the Chipotle. If you like Chipotle, you're gonna love this. And I love their rice. I think this tastes good. I'm not a huge rice fan, but I really like this, and it goes just about with anything, like Mexican food, chicken. I'm gonna use this with my chicken breast and my broccoli. Also, I picked up, this is True Lime seasoning, okay? It's lime, garlic, and cilantro, and I'm gonna use this to season the chicken breasts. I think that's gonna be really good. And then to season the vegetables, I have a variety of stuff that I'm gonna use. I've got vegetable seasoning. I've got a lot of spices in here. If you don't have a good spice rack going, you got to go and get yourself some spices. Otherwise, you probably won't eat your vegetables and stuff. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, first step, I'm gonna salt, pepper them, put the True Lime seasoning on them. I'm gonna pop them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. You can tell when a chicken's done, when the juices run clear and it doesn't look funky. So these chicken breasts are huge. if you can see. What I will probably do when they get cooked, I'll probably cut them in half, because I'm not going to eat a chicken breast this big, especially for lunch. Okay, I like to use sea salt, and I just get this from Sam's, so I'm just going to salt, pepper them. And then I'm going to use my true lime. This smells so good. I think these chicken breasts are going to be really good with this, so you guys might want to try it. Like I said, it's the true lime, lime garlic, and cilantro. Okay, super easy. These are ready to go in. Okay, so I have my bottom oven going on 400. I am going to, right now, prep some sweet potatoes and just cook those up. All I do for my sweet potatoes, I just pierce them with a knife or a fork. Put them on a pan, put them in there for an hour, let them cook for an hour, and then I'm going to do like a little sweet potato mashed up bake after they bake, okay? Okay guys, so I have 9 sweet potatoes here. Some of these are pretty big. This one's huge. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut or pierce some holes in them really quick. Okay, these have to go in the oven for about an hour, so 400 degrees for about an hour, and they should bake all the way through. Okay, so while those are cooking, so the sweet potato is going to be about an hour, chicken, probably, what are we on over here? About 18 more minutes on the chicken. So while that's going, let me show you how to prep broccoli to where it tastes good, okay? A lot of people don't like broccoli. If you guys try the way that I cook it, I think you will probably like it. I season the heck out of my vegetables, okay? Because if they're not seasoned, they're not going to taste good and you guys won't eat them. I won't eat them. So for the broccoli, I will get this squeezed garlic to coat the broccoli and cook with it. Now sometimes I get a clove of garlic and I will grate it over the broccoli with a cheese grater. I think that tastes a little bit better, fresh garlic, but I mean this is totally fine, and a lot of times I don't have time to sit there and grate the garlic. I mean, I'm looking for saving time here, and I know a lot of you guys are too. So if you get this from Walmart, it's easy to find. This tastes just as good. So I will show you how I prep the broccoli. Okay, I'm just gonna coat it with some olive oil. This is my olive oil holder. Salt and pepper. And for this, I really don't measure it out, okay? So you'll see what it looks like. I've just kind of squeezed some of it out on there. It's gonna taste good no matter what. I like garlicky stuff. You guys might not use a whole lot if you don't like garlic, or you could use a whole other seasoning, okay? But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on a little glove and I'm gonna mix it up so it'll all be coated like evenly. And then if you think that it's gonna need more, you can always add more as you're going. So I'm gonna put a little bit more garlic. Okay, so I see London. I see London. So the way that I cook my broccoli, I put it in the oven on 400 for about 20 minutes. This batch is a little bit more than I usually make for dinner, so I'm probably gonna cook it probably about 25 minutes. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven when the chicken's done and cook it. And that's how I do my broccoli. Okay guys, now that I've got the broccoli prepped, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some cauliflower too. There's a certain way that I do cauliflower. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You have to have lemon juice for this. Yes, lemon juice. Yeah, so I don't have a fresh lemon. I've got the little squeezy lemon juice. So hold tight, I'm gonna grab my cauliflower and get another glove and we're gonna prep it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil on this. I'm not gonna put a whole lot. Salt and pepper. Okay, so again, I don't measure this. I just kind of eyeball it. I kind of just do what Rachel Ray does, you know. She just kind of goes with it. So I'm just squeezing a little bit more in there. You'd be surprised. It really tastes good. It doesn't really sound good, but it's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna cook this same time that I'm cooking the broccoli because it bakes about the same. So again, 400 between 20 and 25 minutes. Okay guys, the chicken's done, so I'm gonna pull it out and we're gonna bake the vegetables. I checked the chicken. Yeah, it's done. So here's the broccoli and cauliflower. Okay, we're at 400 and we're gonna go 25. So we're gonna do 400, 25 minutes for both of those. And a lot of times, about 10 minutes in, 10 or 12 minutes in, I'll go in the oven and just kind of shake the pans just a little bit. Okay guys, I am going to go ahead and prep some Brussels sprouts. I am gonna show you guys how to make them taste good because they really can be really good. Now you can buy whole Brussels sprouts and just cut them in half, but I picked up from Walmart just packages of already halved Brussels sprouts. So that makes it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna put these in here. Okay, so I'm gonna spread them out in this pan and I'm just gonna put olive oil all over the tops of them. So give it a little bit of a shake. Okay, I'm gonna do salt and pepper. I like garlic pepper for my seasoning for these. I think it kind of cuts out the bitterness. I don't put garlic on top of it. I just use that seasoning. Now sometimes, most of the time, I will fry some bacon, cut up the bacon and put it in there. And the bacon will cut that bitter taste, but for now, I'm not gonna do the bacon. I don't have bacon, and this is for my meal prep, so I want it to be just a little bit healthier than that, which I think bacon's fine, but it adds a little bit of fat and a little bit of calories. So I'm gonna cut the bacon today. We're not gonna do that, but I am gonna use a lot of this garlic pepper, and it's gonna make them taste really good. Okay. The broccoli and the cauliflower are finished. So I'm gonna take these out of the oven and then I'm gonna put the Brussels sprouts in. Those are gonna cook the same, 400 degrees, and they're gonna cook about 20-25 minutes. So let's get the broccoli and cauliflower out. Okay, so we got the chicken breast done, the broccoli and the cauliflower are done. The sweet potatoes are still cooking, and then I've got the Brussels sprouts cooking. So right now, I am going to show you guys how to make the frozen yogurt little ice cream pops. Okay, so for the frozen yogurt pops, all you need is some yogurt, and I just got a big tub of this original vanilla yogurt. You don't have to get flavored, just get the vanilla or the plain. And then you need some honey. And then you need just the fruit of your choice. So I have chopped up some strawberries. I'm going to use those. And I'm also going to use some bananas and blueberries as well. But I'm going to put those in different containers because some of the kids don't like blueberries. But the overall flavor is going to end up being strawberry because we're going to blend it all up in the blender. So for the honey, you just need about a tablespoon. You don't really need any more of that. I'm just gonna eyeball it, I'm not gonna measure it out. And my honey's not coming out, it's stuck. Oh, there it goes. I just need a little bit more in there. It's having a hard time coming out. I don't quite have a tablespoon, so I'm trying to let it kind of drip down to the bottom here. There we go. I think I'm going to use about 10, 11, 12 strawberries. These are pretty big strawberries too, so. I'm going to put a few more in there. Okay, I think that's good. Let's blend it up. Okay, alright, that looks pretty good. So London's wondering what that noise was. You say hi? Hi! She is not shy. So I'm gonna get these containers out. I've already washed them in the dishwasher. These containers are dishwasher safe, which is another reason why I bought them. And all I'm gonna do is pour the yogurt in the little spaces, and then on some of the spaces I'm gonna add some blueberries and I'm gonna add some banana to freeze up in there. Like I said, I'm gonna leave some of them empty to just be just the strawberry flavor. And it sounds like the Brussels sprouts are done, so I'm gonna take those out.
Mama?
So I'm gonna have to put these in the freezer, and probably like 5 to 6 hours. They're gonna freeze up pretty good. They'll probably be good by tonight for the kids, like after dinner. So I'm gonna go put those in the freezer. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cook up 2 boxes of the rice because all my vegetables are finished. The chicken's finished, and I need to go ahead and put those into containers. So I'm gonna do 2 boxes of this, and you just have to follow the directions on the box. So I'm gonna let that cook. That has to cook for 25 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it cook. So this is my leftover strawberries, just from what I cut off the tops. So I'm gonna give those to our rabbit Hazel. I'm gonna go out there and check and see if she's out there and just take a little bit of a break. So let's see if we can get her to come up to us here. Let's see if she's out here. No. I don't see her, so I'm just gonna dump these. She'll come get them. Okay guys, so the rice is finished. The chicken's finished, the sweet potatoes are done, the vegetables are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my containers and I'm gonna go ahead and put everything in how I want it. So I'll let you guys watch. So this set of containers, there's 2 sizes on here. I did not realize that when I bought it. So there's this size. Oh, there's actually 3. So there's some little bitty ones. And then there's these. So I may not be able to put everything in there how I want it. So what I will probably do, I'll plate up a little bit how I want them, and then the rest of it I will just put in a Tupperware container and I'll keep it for later, and we can use it for dinners or I can use it for lunch. But this is all good. This is probably gonna last, all of this food right here. So I got the rice, all the sweet potatoes, the vegetables, and then my chicken breasts are over there. But this is probably gonna be good for at least a week. So this is gonna be good lunches and dinner on, like, if I have a day where we have dance or something and I'm coming back late and I don't have time to cook up something decent, I can always pull out one of these and we can have a good dinner. Because we do have a late dance day. And I know a lot of people have late kids practices. So you don't want to eat at 4 p.m. You don't want to eat at like 9. So you can't really start cooking at 8 o'clock when you get back home for a full meal, and then by 9 o'clock, that just doesn't work. So things need to be ready beforehand on late practice days. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how I'm gonna plate these. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so what I did, I gave myself half of a chicken breast, a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of Brussels sprouts, and then a little bit of the rice. So this looks like a really good lunch, and it tastes really good too. This is better than just grabbing a sandwich and potato chips. This is really healthy. So I'm trying to keep myself a little bit more accountable because I have a fitness goal that I want to reach by summertime, and like ham sandwiches are not going to get me there. So I've got to clean up my eating a little bit better than it has been. I'm not really worried about breakfast and dinner. My main thing was lunch and snacks. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these containers. And what I'm gonna do with the sweet potatoes, I'm gonna mash them up and I'm gonna put them in a container by themselves. So, y'all, this rice is so good. I'm gonna like get a little bit right now. Well, it's hot. And you guys can see, I'm not really measuring stuff out. I don't measure my food. I don't weigh it. I'm not that strict about it. I know some people are, but I'm not. I just did just like a couple spoonfuls of the rice. I halved the chicken breast, and then I put some vegetables in there. This is good. I don't know how many calories this is because I'm really not like counting calories. I'm just trying to clean up the food. Okay, so these are the containers. I'm gonna put all of these but one in the freezer. I'm gonna put one in the fridge for tomorrow. Okay, all right, the sweet potatoes are done, so I am going to peel those real quick, put them in a bowl, and I'm gonna show you how I whip them up. Okay guys, so basically all I want in the sweet potatoes is like just a couple tablespoons of butter and then cinnamon. So it looks like that. And I'm just gonna mash it up and stir it up and get it all stirred up. Okay, so that's ready, it's easy. I'm gonna put this in a bowl and I'm gonna stick it in the fridge, and then I can just stir it out or spoon it out as I go, like for lunch or for dinner. So this it'll probably last me a week. So this is a big bowl of it. See how big the bowl is? It's pretty big. So I had, what did I have, like 10 sweet potatoes in there? It's gonna last. Okay guys, so we are going to finish up and make a huge batch of homemade meatballs. So that's what we're gonna have for dinner, and then I'm just gonna freeze the rest. So what I did, I got 5 pounds of ground beef, and then I already chopped up an onion. So that is ready. And then you just get some salt and pepper. I got about 4 eggs, breadcrumbs, oregano, garlic salt, Parmesan cheese, some garlic, and Italian seasoning. And then I don't measure stuff out, so I am just gonna be eyeballing it and throwing it in there. But those are what I use to make my meatballs. And I will show you how I roll them up. I gotta get gloves on though. So I whipped up about 4 eggs. And that you need the eggs for a binder to keep everything together for the breadcrumbs and everything. So
hi guys, my mom's cooking. I just lost a tooth.
okay guys, so the meat kind of looks like that. And I'm gonna start rolling them out. I like to make huge meatballs. I don't like little bitty ones, so mine are gonna be pretty big. I've got both my ovens going at 400, and I'm gonna cook them for about 30-40 minutes or so, and then check on them, and I might have to cook them just a little bit longer.
Get out of my hand.
Okay, now we gotta cook these. I'm gonna cook them at 400 for about 40 minutes. Okay guys, they're finished. This is what they look like. I already had one, it's pretty good. Okay, this is how the yogurt, the frozen yogurt turned out. So me and Brooklyn are gonna try some.
The strawberry one.
So this is what they look like. Aren't they cute? So I'm gonna end it here. We're gonna try our dessert because we just had our meatballs for dinner. And if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, right?
Yeah, don't forget.
We would love, yeah. Here, you say it.
Don't forget to hit subscribe.
We would love for you to subscribe to our channel. So we will catch you in the next one. See ya.
See ya later.
Oh, those are good.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.